Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. As you can tell by the title of this video, this is going to be a Swatches and First Impressions review on the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Mini Breaker eyeshadow palette. Now, this is the very first mini eyeshadow palette that Jeffree Star has come out with, so I'm super excited to have my hands on it and to be doing this video today for you guys. So yeah, with all that being said, let's go ahead and get right on into this video. So if you would like to hear my first impressions review and see the swatches from all of the eyeshadows in the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Mini Breaker eyeshadow palette, then just keep on watching. So first, let's go over the packaging. I absolutely love the packaging of this eyeshadow palette, including the box it comes in and then the actual packaging of the palette. It's super gorgeous, and just the whole Jawbreaker collection that Jeffree Star has come out with. I just love the concept of it. It's so unique, and just all the colors are just gorgeous. I really wish I had my hands on some of the other items in this collection. But unfortunately, I do not, but at least I can be thankful that I have the Mini Breaker eyeshadow palette now. As for the design of the packaging, of course, in true Jeffree Star Cosmetics fashion, it's sturdy, good quality. It has the magnet closure. The pan size of the eyeshadows are a pretty good size. It comes with a good mirror on the inside as well. When I first opened the palette, it was a little bit messy. It must have just been some extra fallout from the eyeshadows, but thankfully all of the eyeshadows were intact. And overall, I would say this is just a perfect travel size eyeshadow palette. And as you can see from the eyeshadows themselves, there are 9 different eyeshadows, and it really ranges from all sorts of different colors. And we're going to go right into swatching each of these colors. The first color that I will be swatching is in the name Double Scoop, and this is a beautiful, creamy, yellowish orange color. I would say this is a more unique color, but it's also wearable at the same time. The only negative that I found while swatching this eyeshadow is it did have a good amount of fallout. The next eyeshadow that I will be swatching is in the name Orange Crush, and this is a beautiful reddish orange color. It does have a tiny bit of shimmer in it, and it did also have the tiniest bit of fallout, but not much. The next color is in the name Foreplay, and this is a pretty light purplish pinkish color. And even though this is a pretty color, I felt like it wasn't as pigmented as I was expecting it to be, and it did have a good amount of fallout from swatching it. The next color is in the name Oral, and this is another beautiful purple shimmery color. I feel like, again, this color is not as pigmented, but I absolutely love the purple blue chrome of this eyeshadow. And for just how beautiful of a color it is, it definitely makes up for the lack of pigmentation. The next color is in the name Purple Punch, and this is another beautiful basic purple color. The next eyeshadow is in the name Slice, and out of all of the eyeshadows, I found that this one had the most fallout from swatching it, but overall, it's a gorgeous pigmented, shimmery, orange or bronzy type color, and it's definitely one of my favorites in this palette. The next eyeshadow is in the name Bubblegum, and this is a beautiful bubblegum pink, so it's definitely the perfect name for this eyeshadow. I feel like it could be a little bit more pigmented, but it was more pigmented than I was expecting it to be. The next eyeshadow color is in the name Bite Me, and this is a beautiful shimmery purple color. It is a pigmented color, but this also was another eyeshadow that had one of the most fallout. The last eyeshadow that we will be swatching is in the name Hot Fudge, and this is a pigmented, perfect fudge brown eyeshadow color. I feel like it also has some gray undertones to it, so it makes it more of a unique but wearable color. And here are the 9 swatches of all of the eyeshadows in this Mini Breaker eyeshadow palette. Now let's go ahead and get into my final thoughts for this video. So to be completely honest, when Jeffree Star came out with this Mini Breaker palette, I was not interested in it. I didn't think there was enough neutral or wearable eyeshadows in this palette. I thought there was way too many purplish type shades, and I wasn't interested in it because I didn't think I would ever use it. But now that I have it in person, I definitely love this palette way more in person. And then especially after swatching all of the eyeshadows, I feel like the eyeshadows really go very well together. So some of my favorite eyeshadows from this Mini Breaker palette are definitely Oral, Slice, and Hot Fudge. And if this is a type of palette that you think you would use, if you're interested in more of a unique travel size palette, I think this would be the perfect eyeshadow palette for you. And of course, it's Jeffree Star Cosmetics, so you know these eyeshadows are beautiful, they're creamy, most of them are pretty pigmented, so you definitely won't be disappointed in how these eyeshadows perform. Alright everyone, and that is it for this first impressions and swatches video on the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Mini Breaker eyeshadow palette. I really hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And I am going to get going for now, but I hope you all are having a wonderful day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye everyone.